You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss.
Jojo? Girl, why you crying? You can't be looking cute and crying. We found it. Crisis averted. We trying to go. And Jojo misplaced my chapstick. And I told her she can't touch my chapstick no more. Here, go ahead, put some chapstick on. She loves chapstick. Thank you. Just don't hide it, because you know we both need it. Okay. Izzy, let's go. All right. So, y'all, look. I lost my nose ring thingamabobber, and I had to improvise. It is what it is. But she cute. Wig is on right today. It's not slipping, dipping, tripping. Okay? It is on right today, y'all. Love it. I love this hair. It's just, one, it blends with my hair, and then two, it's just easy to do, and three, Josephine, girl, mommy needs to help you put your seatbelt on. Okay? Yeah, we can't forget. Let mommy help. Okay? Show me what you can do. Go ahead. That's a big girl. Good job. There you go. Did you finish all your cookies? There you go. Okay, y'all. Seatbelts are very important. Oh, it's like super bright. Hold on, let me fix my aperture here. Take it down. Take it down. It's just super bright. It's super bright. There we go. Okay. Enter. There. Yeah, it's super bright outside, even though it is gonna rain. There's a storm coming, you guys. Irma? Y'all been telling me like, oh, stay safe, Irma coming, and I'm like, who is Irma? And let me go Google and see what Irma is doing. So I checked, and always take a storm very seriously. I think for Floridians, not that we don't, but everybody else in the world gets super worried for us when you've been through, you have a hurricane season every year. So the main thing is having your water, candles, batteries, non-perishable food items that you can eat that aren't gonna just like expire because your lights are probably gonna go out. Clean clothes, because how you gonna wash clothes, right? And then just a whole checklist of things that you need to prepare for a storm. So I think like for people in Texas, I just don't think that they were prepared, or that they're used to. Storms normally go up the coast instead of into the Gulf, so I don't think they were used to it, and I don't really think they were expecting it. You know, even, you know, sometimes with hurricanes, it's not even that it has to make landfall. It's not even that it has to be such of a strong storm, but it's the flooding. It is always the surge of water and wind that you have to be leery of, you know, like trees coming down, you know. Are you on a flooded area? Being aware of your zone and all those things. So I know where I live. Pretty aware of my zoning, how close I am to the beach, the intercoastal, the marshes, and all that stuff. So if they say evacuate, she is evacuating. She won't stay. I won't stay. I don't know what happened yesterday, but I did not pick up the camera again, and I'm very, very bad at that. That's why my days kind of like blend into each other, because I put down the camera. But anyway, I mean, I got a couple of errands to run. I got to go to my mom and dad's for a second. I feel like that's the only place I ever go. I'm a one-woman show. My vlog channel is a one-woman show. Most people in their vlogs, they have like other people, like main characters. I mean, my main characters are my children, but they're not even like main characters. They're just people in the background. They don't really talk, you know? I don't want them to talk, because kids tell all your business, you know? Girl, kids will embarrass the heck out of you. See, I was gonna say HE double hockey sticks, but I got my kids in the background, and don't nobody need them to be repeating the HE double hockey sticks word. Okay, cool. Cool, let's go. No, there's nobody behind me.
Mommy, I can see the beach.
Me too, baby.
Mommy, I just saw the beach.
Me too. We're gonna see.
We just went right past the beach.
Well, I want to see if. Oh, I could have parked there. The parking lot. Oh, the parking lot is like full. It's not even empty. It's not even empty,
so
bro.
it's by the beach?
No, it's not by the beach, but I just want
right
to.
by the beach.
I want to see what it looks like real quick. Wow.
Why does that guy not have a shirt on?
I don't know.
He's so weird. He's so
Okay, we're not gonna go out here though. We're just gonna walk up. Come on. Just want to see what the water's looking like. Ooh. It's looking good. It's looking real good. Okay. There's surfers out there. Why are they surfing? They're waiting for waves. Cool.
Take a picture.
I am.
Whoa.
Do you like that? Yeah. Take your shoes off.
What?
You don't want to get sand on your feet? You're from Florida.
Nana, how am I going to walk on those ducks?
I know. Look at me.
Why can't you piggyback ride me?
Because your shoes are going to get sand and it feels really good under your feet. Come on. Let's do it. You only live once. And then we go back to the car.
I'm putting my shoes right here.
Okay. Come on.
I can't take my shoes off.
Yeah, they're going to get sandy no matter what. Okay? I got a towel. Come on. No. No, we're from here. He's being a silly goose.
Getting deep.
Yeah. Hurry.
I can't do my fast running in this.
Okay.
So hard.
Come on.
Wait, I think I can do it.
Okay.
Not that fast.
Okay. Hurry.
Ew. Dry sand.
Yeah. Here we go.
So this is dry part?
Yeah. Okay, don't get too wet. Ah, that's funny.
I want that big wave to come.
Alright.
Should I jump over it?
Ready? One. Yeah.
Wow, I got stuck in there.
Look at all of them over there.
Wow. Whoa. I almost slid.
All right, let's go, baby. Your pants are off. Woo!
Whoa.
Come on. And the next day, it's actually September 7th today. Let me take this out of my head. I took a nap. I think my makeup is literally like rubbed off, or there's a picture perfect portrait on my sheets, one or the other, and it looks like my face. So what? I don't know where your things are. Legos don't belong in my room anyway. What's my armpit looking like? Oh, don't look at my armpit. No, guys. So, y'all know I don't watch the news, okay? I don't watch the news because there's always just like bad stuff on the news. The news is just like so depressing. So I don't watch the news. I don't even watch the news for the weather. I knew about the storm more and more as I saw your comments. The other day on one of my videos, I'm like, who's Irma? Who's Irma? Like, who's Irma? Irma. Like, Irma. So, obviously, I've had to watch the news, darling. Obviously, I've watched the news, and I don't want to leave, but I know it's like the right thing to do because, you know, I got kids. Like last year, if you guys know me or knew me last year, then you guys know we had a storm. Was it Matthews? And we had to evacuate. Oh, that was such a long time ago. I was still living at home with my parents. Now she's on her own and she's a grown lady. But anyway, I digress. So it's like the same story, different day. Same story, different year. There's always a storm that tries to tear up people's homes. And I feel like the Caribbean always gets it the worst just because they're just like right there at the beginning, especially if it's like a huge storm, like right off. So allegedly this is going to be a pretty big storm. It's hit the Caribbean, and you know, it's not a good thing. I haven't watched the news, so I don't know all the details of what's going on, but I'm just checking my phone just for the evacuation standpoint. Like I said, I don't watch the news because it's very depressing, and when you're in the storm and you're trying to prepare for the storm, it's not that you don't want to hear what happened in another place. It's not that I don't want to know what happened in the Caribbean. It's just that you kind of have to keep your mind right, because the hysteria of it all and the fear of it all can really get to you, and you can just lose your, I'm gonna bleep that out because I said shit. But you can completely lose your shit. So I don't want to lose my shit. And I think last year I lost my shit. Because, you know, I had the kids and it was just a different time in my life. Girl, anyway. So this year I'm just keeping calm, being peaceful, not watching too much of the news. Not watching too much of the news, but making sure we have everything that we need in the case that we have to evacuate, which it looks like we probably are going to evacuate. The thing is, it's a waiting game right now. Like, for instance, the kids got out of school early. There's no school until, and the kids got out of school early. There isn't any school until further notice. I think until Monday at least. So obviously it doesn't matter if the storm, you know, quiets down, kids are out of school. And when I went to go pick up my kids from school, girl, they was boarding up the school. Something fierce, girl, like no light is going to get in there. Nothing is going to get in there, girl. It's a perfect place for Dracula to dwell. I mean, they were like boarding it up with the metal shutters and drilling it in, because that's how you put on shutters. If y'all didn't know, you need a drill. And sometimes they make them out of metal and some other type of weatherproof material. I'm not quite sure. I think they're plastic or something, some real strong material, girl. You could tell I don't have any shutters. But anyway, so obviously everybody is taking it seriously here. Went to Walmart. And this is when I say, like, if you watch the news, it can really make you feel like things are really, 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 really bad when it isn't. It's just, it goes hand in hand. If you go to the store, there's not going to be any water. There's not going to be any bread. All the canned goods are going to be gone by now, you know, batteries and stuff like that. And you may have to drive out or ask a friend or look on the web as to whatever stores are still stocked with the materials that you need. And also gas is running out, but this is totally normal. But if you watch the news, it's like, oh my God, gas ran out. Oh my gosh, ain't no more bread. Ain't no more. What we gonna do? And by that time, you just sit down in the corner and you're just like, I don't even know. Just so, luckily, like I said, we won't stay. We won't stay. We didn't stay for Matthews. Y'all know I got kids, so I think if I didn't have kids, I probably would stay. I know that's really awful to say, but I probably would stay and just go further inland into Jacksonville. But since I have kids, I got to think about them and, you know, just wanting them to be comfortable and not scared. Not scared, because a storm is scary, y'all. If y'all have never been in a hurricane before, it's scary. You know, there's lots of wind. There's lots of rain. It's not even the rain. It's the wind when it gets to whipping, and it literally whistles. It whistles like a tunnel. If you've ever been through a tunnel with like a lot of wind, it's like it whistles. It's the weirdest thing. Like what could you compare it to? It's like ooh, ooh, and it gets really loud. It's almost so ominous, you know. It's like, it's crazy. The wind gets whipping, and then sometimes the wind picks up things, and the flooding. I think we're in the flood zone, so it doesn't matter. We like have to leave anyway. We're in the flood zone because I live really close to the beach. What else? That bridge you saw me driving over with Max singing his song that he made up in his head. It's called Bana Nina. That's the intercoastal. So anybody that lives at the beach, intercoastal, you pretty much have to leave just because of the storm surge. And there's like a highway on the other side. You guys don't know anything about it, but there's marshes that are all connected to the ocean. Like Jack's Beach here, it's pretty much an island. And then Jacksonville is also known as the River City, so you don't want the surge of the hurricane to flood you out. So yeah, you just got to see what area you live in and if you have to evacuate. But like I said, most likely we're gonna have to evacuate. We have a evacuation plan. We won't be sticking around for Irma. It's just not safe. Even though I'm not scared, I have peace in my heart. You know, it's just not safe to even wait around and see what it looks like. And I also think everybody in Florida probably will be staying and just chilling out and having a hurricane party. I mean, you could look up some of the memes what a hurricane party is in Florida. You know, it's some hamburgers, charcoal for your grill, 6-pack of beer. We're gonna need a whole bunch of beer and some flashlights, and that's pretty much it. But I think because what just transpired in Houston last year with Matthew, our beaches are already weakened. I don't know if you saw when I was driving into the parking lot, that was our pier that is no longer open. Like, it got ripped up. It was such a beautiful pier. So our beach was already going under repair. So child, It's not as strong as it should be. It's not as strong of a beach as it should be. And it's just not a good idea just to stick around. So I think everybody's doing the right thing this year in listening, even though it may not do anything, but it just may. So in the back of most people from here, we're like, it may not do anything. You know, by the time it gets here, it might whip down on to fizzle on out to a 2. But you just never know. So in that not knowing, you have to have a backup plan. So yeah, that's what we're doing, child. So I'm pretty much just making sure I have a bag ready to go, probably like around midnight, 1 a.m.-ish, you know, to get on the road and get up out of here, child. Because then you don't want to get stuck in traffic trying to evacuate, right? Because there's going to be traffic no matter what. Like, people are on the roads right now. So there's going to be traffic no matter what. So I'm going to get up and, like, make our food, like sandwiches and snacks and stuff like that, to just have for the kids in the car. Fruit, Cheerios, sandwiches, drinks, stuff like that. So I appreciate everybody for your concerns and your prayers, and I really appreciate it, and I love y'all, and I will see y'all on the flip side. And we just waiting for Irma. Waiting for Irma and waiting to see what the mayor says. I talked to my grandmother, and she was just like, soon as she answered the phone, she was just like, hello. I'm like, ooh, you sound really stressed out. And she's of a particular age where, you know, all that traveling and stuff, it's just not like you can just get up and go, and, you know, when you're older. However, my grandmother, child, she ready. All she needs is her purse and her wig, and baby, she ready to go. Ready to go. But she was just like, you know, I'm just ready for them to tell us what to do. I'm just ready for them to tell us what to do. She's like, you know, do you stay? Do you go? They're not telling us whether we stay or we go. They're just showing us all the devastation that's already happening. And I'm just like, see? That's why I'm not watching the news, because I'm not trying to lose my cool. And watching that news all day long will have you really feeling some type of way. So, not for nothing. I got my phone, though. Let me check to see what's going on. Let me check to see what they're talking about. Irma. So, I'm sorry if I'm extra calm, but it's the best way to be right now. Hurricane watch for inland. Let me check my local news station. Let me just call my mom. I'm going to call my mom and my dad and see what's going on. I got to check in with them. And it's so crazy because my sister just experienced, you know, a hurricane in Houston. I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back. Love y'all.